The Pixel 2 XL was legendary for its epic camera, destroying its competition with its single rear sensor, whilst others were using multiple cameras to try and get the same results. The Pixel series of phones has seemed to have led in point-and-shoot cameras, let alone in smartphones, so how does the recently released mid-range Pixel 3a hold up to the previous year's flagship, the Pixel 2 XL? Hey guys, my name is Ryan Thomas with Android Authority, and today we're going to find out. Right off the bat, the Pixel 2 XL looks and feels more premium. The glass and metal back with the subtly textured coating and the smoothly rounded front glass definitely give off the impression that the 2 XL was just made better. This extends to weatherproofing too. The older model carries IP67 water and dust resistance, whilst the newer model doesn't carry any kind of weatherproofing at all. It's easy to see how these two are related. At the top, at the back, you've got that window, you've got the same kind of placements for the logo, the fingerprint scanner, the buttons, even the bezels look fairly similar. Although if I had to give a winner in this category in terms of design and build, it'd have to be the 2 XL for its much better build quality. On paper, the displays are pretty similar, 6 inches of 18:9 OLED goodness, albeit at different subtypes of OLED. The resolution difference makes the 2 XL appear far better on paper, but I'd flip that and say that the 3a's Full HD Plus G-OLED panel is better. Its colours and tone look more natural, and it's easier on the eyes than the heavily contrasty and otherwise bland looking P-OLED of the 2 XL. LG at the time were known for making pretty poor panels, and the 2 XL just happened to fall in the line of fire there. Sure, the 3a XL's display is of a lower resolution, but I find the overall experience to be better, the colours, the viewing angles and everything like that. The 2 XL does feature some better speakers because they are both stereo and front facing, whereas the 3a XL has stereo speakers, but it's more of a hybrid setup. But then the 3a XL gets one back again because it has a headphone port and the 2 XL doesn't. So if I had to round this out as sound and vision category, I'd have to give this one to the 3a XL for its better display and the use of a headphone port. Next up is performance, and this is pretty tricky to cover because although the Snapdragon 670 is newer and is meant to be mid-range versus the higher end 835 in the older 2 XL, they perform closer than you may have expected. Surprisingly, the 670 is actually based on the 845, which starts to make more sense when you see the numbers are so close. In synthetic benchmarks like Geekbench, they are basically a stone's throw away, and in gaming, the same story continues. The 2 XL does pull slightly ahead here, and one of the big benefits of going with the older model is the fact that you get a 128GB version instead of just the 64 that you get with the 3a XL, and since neither have microSD expansion, if you want more storage you're going to have to go with the older model. Neither phone is going to give you the OnePlus breathtaking speed, but neither is actually going to disappoint you, and I found performance to be very good on both of these devices, but since the 2 XL pulls away here, we have to give that one to the older model. Battery life is thankfully a lot easier to compare because the 3a XL has a lower resolution screen, a more power efficient system on the chip, and has a larger battery at 3700 mAh. It handily pulls away from the 3520 mAh cell found in the older Pixel 2 XL, and I found battery life to just be a complete win for the 3a XL. Of course, neither is at that kind of 2019 standard, which is around 4000 mAh, but if I had to give just a clear winner, it would have to be the 3a XL, and neither feature wireless charging, which is just a bit of a shame. The Pixel's biggest feature, its camera system, is something that is so contrasting on both devices that it's really weird. The older Pixel 2 XL likes to wash out colours more and add more contrast, and IMO give kind of a warmer image. Not to say that the 2 XL is bad, but it's just not quite up there, and I would take the 3a XL for its much better dynamic range, and with a newer sensor and updated software that kind of makes sense. So it's 3-2 to the newer model, the 3a XL, and I was kind of expecting this to happen. Yes, I know that in the general gist of things, the 2 XL has some better hardware. It's got a much higher resolution screen, it's got a slightly more powerful system on a chip, and it's overall built better. However, the 3a XL is just that good that it's better than the old flagship. The reason we're comparing the two today is because they're very similar in price. The 3a XL is slightly more expensive if you want to buy one brand new, but the 2 XL can be had for £200 to £300 or around $300 US, which is awesome when you consider what you're getting for the money. If I had to personally take one away, it would be the 3a XL. It's better camera, it's better screen, and it's better battery life all add up to make it the better option for me, even if I'm shelling out just a little bit more for it. We're really excited to see what Google does with the Pixel 4, and if you have any thoughts on that, please leave them in the comments. Whilst you're there, please like and subscribe if you're new around here to never miss a video like this one. Thank you all so much for watching. My name's been Ryan Thomas with Android Authority, and I'll see you later. Peace.